Hello everybody, in this video I will teach you how to take a minor tune that has many changes, and I will simplify it so you would be using only two scales, a melodic minor scale and a major scale. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you never miss out on any video. The standard I chose for this purpose is Lullaby of Birdland. It was composed by pianist George Shearing and made famous by Sarah Vaughan. Let me play a little bit of it. Okay, so as you noticed, there are a lot of chords in this tune, and it can be overwhelming. However, I'm going to seek to simplify this for you, and we're going to focus on only two important chords. The first chord that we're going to focus on is F minor. That's where the tune starts. It starts in a minor key. Even though it ends in a major key, which is A flat major, it starts on a relative minor of A flat major, which is F minor. So here's F minor chord. Let's use the third, the fifth, and the 9. It just makes it easier, and it's a great sound. Bill Evans, Chick Corea, a lot of pianists use just these three notes to play a minor chord. So if the bass player is playing this is a chord. So I could play the melody and just play this chord. You see, so we hear that it's an F even though we don't have the root there. For the second bar, let's use G minor 7. In many editions, Real Book and iReal Pro, it's written as a G7, but George Shearing plays it as a minor chord. So let's use G minor 7. Let's play the 7, flat 3, the 5th, like this. And then it's a 2-5. It's a minor 2-5. Again, to simplify it for the 5, let's just use the shell voicing. The 3, major 3, and flat 7. So it's going to be this to this, right? And that's basically the entire first section. And then we are going to move into A flat. And in A flat, we do a quick 2-5 at the end of the first 4 bars. So that's going to be, let's play full rootless voicing here. Here's B flat minor 7 to E flat 7. Right? So let's go now through all the chords that we're using here. Bar number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor. Bar 2, G minor to C7. Right? F minor again. And here comes the 2, 5 to A flat. Rootless. And then we land on A flat. Next set of 4 bars. Again, a quick 2, 5. And A flat, and here let's use, it's written as a G half diminished, right? But to simplify again, let's just use the shell voicing here. Flat 7, flat 3 to the C7 with the shell voicing. So let's play these chords with a melody now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to be using for the improvisation. Now, again, maybe at first you thought there are a lot of chords, but now it's starting to get a little bit simpler. So I suggest the way to approach this tune is to think about the first 3 bars as one scale. And that's going to be F melodic minor. What is a melodic minor scale? If I wanted to play F major scale, okay, here's the F major scale. I would have a major third, the A. If I want to play an F melodic minor, all I have to do is just flat this 3. So it's exactly like the major. It ends like a major, right? But I'm going to play a flat 3. Here we go. Now it's played with a 9 here with that nice dissonance, right? Let's play the scale against it. So for the first 3 bars, this is what you can use. Let's try it. Let's just go up and down the scale and see what happens. And here we change chords, right? Worked really nicely. So that's a good way to start getting the hang of it. Just playing up 8 notes, not 7 notes. So it evens out and you always end up on the F. Let's do it again. Okay, and here we're switching. Here we have the 2-5 in A flat. Right, I'm using rootless. What is a rootless voicing? You can check out my website. I go through all the 2-5 ones. Also, there are previous video on this channel that talk about rootless voicing in the left hand. But let's discuss it quickly here. The best way to play rootless voicing is look for the shell with these fingers, the pinky and the index. So we got a flat 3, flat 7, add the 5th, and the 9, that's B flat minor 7. To get to the E flat 7, all we have to do is just move that pinky down to the 3 here. That's E flat 7, 9, 13. And then we end here on A flat major 7. Here's the shell, here's the 5, here's the flat 9. So now we're in A flat major scale. So all we have to do here is play that A flat major scale. So voila, with 2 scales now we can improvise through the entire A section, and what looked like a complex collection of chords moving from one chord to another becomes really simple. Let's do the A flat major scale. So here's a rootless position. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to play it over the changes. So here are the changes, right? And then eventually we do the quick 2-5 back to the minor to the beginning of the section. So let's try the scale again, going up and down. 8 steps, so you can always end up where you started. So we start on A flat, here we go. Okay, so now we have those scales. So here's the trick though. For the first 3 bars, we're going to be using the notes of the F melodic minor. And for the 4th bar, we're going to switch to A flat because we're already playing a 2-5 into A flat. And at the end of the A section, we're going to switch to the melodic minor. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. There you go. So that's the practice you want to do, first of all. Then what you want to do is start from different spots. So we started here on F. Let's start on the chord tone. Let's start on the A flat and do the same exercise. Let's see what happens. And that's it. So what you can also do is play some patterns. Then I can descend using the same pattern. Let's try that. So there you go. Now let's try using this scale in whichever ways you want. Really, if you want to get good at it, you want to start at different spots and go up 8 steps and go down 8 steps. So you can always end where you started. Let's try now improvising using those scale notes. I also used an arpeggio of the B flat minor 7 from the 9 to the 3. 9, flat 7, 5, 3, and then A flat major 7 also from the 9. It's another effective way to improvise using arpeggio. So let me now, just to end this whole thing, freely use it. And now I'm not going to just limit myself to the language of the scale. I want to be a little bit more free, but I think you're going to see where I'm using the melodic minor, when I'm using the major scale in A flat. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share with anybody that you think is going to enjoy this. I would be honored if you share it with anybody that can benefit from this lesson in simplifying scales and making them happen. And you could check me out also on my website, playjazzpianonyc.com, where I have a lot of resources to learn jazz piano and where you can actually schedule an appointment with me and a free consultation sample lesson where we can go through the resources and you can learn how to use them to advance. It's a valuable resource for anybody who wants to take their jazz piano playing to the next level. See you at Play Jazz Piano NYC.